Hello everyone, welcome back to Fulgur channel. And today we have a breaking story that's making waves in the geopolitical arena. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest videos. As tensions continue to rise in the South China Sea, the United States has taken a bold step to support its ally, the Philippines. Deploying nuclear-capable bombers, the U.S. aims to send a strong message to China, asserting its presence in the region. The South China Sea has been a hotspot for territorial disputes, with multiple nations laying claim to its strategic waters. In recent times, tensions have escalated, prompting the United States to take decisive action. The dispute involves complex issues of maritime boundaries, territorial claims, and access to valuable resources. The involvement of global superpowers adds a layer of complexity to an already delicate situation. In response to the escalating tensions, the United States has deployed nuclear-capable bombers to the region. This strategic move aims to bolster the defense capabilities of the Philippines and send a clear signal to those challenging the status quo. 3 times in the last 2 months, the United States has flown B-1 bombers, equipped with the latest non-nuclear cruise missiles, on missions in Europe and Asia meant to show adversaries, as well as allies, what one U.S. commander called an unshakable commitment. The flights are part of strategic missions aimed at sending explicit messages to Russia, China, and North Korea. Each of the B-1s is equipped with 24 non-nuclear cruise missiles with highly accurate, bunker-busting warheads, a new capability. Deployment follows capability, said Hans M. Christensen of the Federation of American Scientists, who tracks the missions. He explained that with the Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missile, JASSM, a cruise missile, the U.S. believes it has an intimidating, even if non-nuclear, capability. The latest mission took place Monday night over the Korean Peninsula, when 2 B-1 bombers flew within a few miles of the DMZ between North and South Korea, accompanied by U.S. F-16s and South Korean F-15s. Earlier in the mission, which was flown out of Andersen Air Force Base in Guam, the B-1s were escorted by Japanese F-15s. The U.S. left no doubt that the flyover was related to North Korea's latest nuclear weapons test, which took place 4 days ago. North Korea's nuclear test is a dangerous escalation and poses an unacceptable threat, Gen. Vincent K. Brooks, U.S. Forces Korea commander, said in a statement Tuesday. The United States has an unshakable commitment to defend allies in the region and will take necessary steps to do so, including operations like this one today. The mission was one of 3 in recent weeks intended by the U.S. to act as deterrents, but which its adversaries claim are provocations. On Tuesday, a B-1 bomber from Dyess Air Force Base in Texas landed at Ostrava Air Force Base in the Czech Republic, part of the deployment of a non-nuclear bomber strike group to Europe for Exercise Ample Strike, according to official Pentagon reports. The B-1 joined a B-52 that flew to Ostrava 2 weeks ago. Christensen said that while the U.S. had deployed a B-1 to the Czech Republic on a goodwill mission in the past, this is different. It's part of a strike package of bombers deployed as part of a NATO exercise, he said, and as such is more likely to attract Russian attention. Christensen also noted that last month, as part of the same NATO exercise, a B-52 was deployed to neighboring Slovakia, also a first as part of an exercise. Earlier this summer, a B-1 and a B-2 stealth bomber were deployed to Andersen AFB in Guam, from which the Air Force's venerable B-52 still flies. It marked the first time all 3 U.S. strategic bombers have been deployed to Asia simultaneously. The Pentagon again left little to the imagination, calling the deployment continuous bomber presence. Then, on August 17, again working with regional allies, the U.S. flew all 3 bomber types on a mission over the disputed South China Sea, where the People's Republic of China is trying to assert dominance over islands and sea lanes that U.S. allies like Japan and Philippines also claim. According to a Defense Ministry statement on one of its blogs, on Monday, China carried out an exercise in the Bashi Channel between the Philippines' northernmost island of Luzon and Taiwan. Both countries dispute China's claims in the South China Sea. Bombers, fighters, and early warning and aerial refueling aircraft flew through the channel on Monday, Reuters reported, based on the blog statement. This move is to raise the Air Force's abilities via training, to meet the needs to maintaining national sovereignty, protecting national security, and guaranteeing peaceful development. In fact, according to a senior Air Force official, this might be the first time in history when the United States, China, and Russia are all employing long-range bombers in conventional warfare tasks and deterrence missions. Russia has repeatedly bombed targets in Syria using long-range bombers, its first combat experience since the war in Chechnya. China has been flying regular patrols in the South China Sea as part of its demonstration of greater military muscle. The deployment of such powerful military assets underscores the gravity of the situation. It raises questions about the potential consequences and the delicate balance of power in the region. The South China Sea has been a geopolitical flashpoint, and the involvement of major powers introduces an element of unpredictability. The international community watches closely as alliances are tested and diplomatic maneuvering takes center stage. For the Philippines, the presence of U.S. nuclear-capable bombers is a significant show of support. How does this alter the defense dynamics for the Philippines, and what role do regional allies play in the unfolding scenario? As the Philippines navigates these challenging waters, the collaboration with the United States and other regional allies becomes crucial for maintaining stability and securing national interests. That concludes our in-depth look at the escalating tensions in the South China Sea and the deployment of U.S. nuclear-capable bombers. What are your thoughts on this development? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, signing off.